I'm Lisa, and I'm the mom half of this duo.
And I'm Shada. I'm Lisa's daughter. And welcome to Two Peas in a Plot, our little corner of the internet where we talk all things books.
We read across genres and love everything from underrated gems to longtime favorites.
And just a quick heads up while we try to avoid spoilers, we do talk about what we liked or didn't. So there might be a few light spoilers along the way just to give you some context.
So if you love stories and want to grow your TBR, hit that subscribe button and join the plot. Well, today we have the book The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. I know a lot of people have read this. Um, I don't know why it took me a while to get to it, but this one was published in 2020. I think it was published in Great Britain first and then United States like a year later. Super good. Don't know why I waited, but basically imagine four retirement home residents with sharper minds than most detectives, a knack for snooping, and a whole lot of time on their hands. What could possibly go wrong? So, the Thursday Murder Club is about four unlikely friends, Joyce, Elizabeth, Ibrahim, and Ron, who live in a quiet retirement village in England. Once a week, they meet in the jigsaw room to solve cold cases just for fun. But then, plot twist, a real murder happens right in their village, and suddenly their hobby becomes an actual investigation. They're nosy, they're clever, and they're not exactly rule followers. And even though the local police are a bit baffled by them, this crew might just be the key to cracking the case. And of course, they make friends with I think there's one lady that comes and gives a talk to just the Thursday Murder Club. And they somehow get her involved in letting them help solve this real case. And it's just the cutest thing. It goes on for quite a bit with different layers. I want to call it layers of finding out, key aspects to the murder. Because basically, who gets murdered is someone who's involved in I guess, their property, their retirement home is being developed, and there's a cemetery there too. So that's how they know about it. Anyway, it's the cutest thing. I'm so glad I read it. I think he already has book 2, 3, and 4 out. But the reason why I wanted to go back to reading this, and everyone should know by now that I like TV, but I always want to read the book before the show. I think it's a movie, not a mini series like I thought. It is a Netflix movie, I believe, with Helen Mirren and I can't remember the guy's name. I think he was one of the James Bond guys. Bronson? Anyway, don't quote me on
Pierce
that.
Pierce Brosnan.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
If I can twist things, I can twist things really well. Yeah, that's it. I think I saw his face. I know Helen Mirren's as soon as I saw her, I was like, oh, now I'm going to read the book. I mean,
Gotta watch it.
yeah.
And then read the book first and then watch it.
Exactly. And I think it comes out in August on Netflix, but I could be wrong. But it doesn't matter. I've read the book now. And I think the movie is just on this first book. So I guess maybe if it does well, then maybe there'll be a second movie on the other book, which I'll read eventually. So I don't know why I didn't pick it up before, but it was good. It was very good. Good mystery until the end. Didn't know who did it until the end. So all in all, good story. And I'm sure I'm probably one of the last people to read it. But it was worth it, and I would watch the show, too, even though I read the book.
I was gonna ask you, I'm a little confused
Hmm.
about you said they made friends with a lady who gave them a talk? Is she from the police
Yes,
force
she
or what?
is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did
She's
she
like,
give them a talking to or did she come and give them like a presentation? What?
yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. You're very good to point that out that I didn't explain well, but yeah, she comes from the police
The
I don't,
police, the force.
my mouth hasn't waken up yet. She's come from the police force. She does these volunteer presentations to help her promote. She wants to be a detective. Anyway, this woman comes and gives these presentations to help promote, I guess, promotion points basically. So she comes to this retirement village with this group, the Thursday Murder Club. They don't want to hear about her telling them to lock the doors and don't answer the phone and the basic. They want to hear the nitty-gritty stuff.
Oh, that's cute.
It's cute. And then so she talks to him about something, I can't remember what, and then they invite her to lunch at their retirement village, and it's actually, I think it's supposed to be pretty good. So they find out a little bit about her and just keep in touch throughout the whole process and get her somehow involved in the investigation of the murder that eventually happens. So then there's another detective that you'll meet that you like just as much. You like the both of them. It's just really cute. Really cute. It reminds me of something. Kind of reminds me of the Martini Club people, but not really. Helen Mirren's part, who I think her name's Elizabeth, she has some background in like investigations. I can't remember if she's like was a spy, but anyway, it seems like I could be getting mixed up. It's been a while since I read that one. But all in all, really good. Yeah. And that's a good pointing out that I didn't explain that one lady's part. I can't remember her name, but
Well,
she,
the other question I had
hmm
or
yeah.
is I don't know that you fully explained who gets murdered. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
we shouldn't know necessarily.
Right.
But I think you said something like someone to do with their home, with their development. And
Oh, who gets murdered?
yeah.
I don't think it's a surprise because in the back of the book it says when a local developer is found dead with a mysterious photograph left next to the body, the friends suddenly find themselves in the middle of their first live case.
Oh, okay.
So it's okay to know that who gets murdered.
No, and I think I gathered that, but
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure. So,
It's like
no, that's
Columbo. You know who's going to get murdered, but you don't know. Well, in Columbo, you don't know how he did it and how Columbo's going to find out the evidence to prove it.
Oh, speaking of which, Vincent watched Poker Face with Natasha Leone and
Hmm?
said that you might like it because it's in that classic six or not 60s, 70s, 80s whodunit like Columbo,
Oh
where
yeah.
you see the murder ahead of time or you know who did it, but then the investigator has to figure it out.
Hmm.
And I think it's a little bit more intense than Columbo,
Yeah.
um but I thought it was a direct inspiration for this show. Well, he liked it,
Good. That's
but I
good.
thought that was interesting because they specifically referenced Columbo as like a an inspiration for how they structured the show.
Well, it's I think it's just great. I love when your dad gets in there and watches it with me and I can't say all the words, but he purposely gets me going and he gets all some cuss words and he goes, "You tell him Columbo," and he riles me up. I don't know. It's hard to say without saying the real words, so I won't talk about it anymore. But really good book. I'll eventually read the second one.
It sounds really cute. It sounds
It's
like all
cute.
the characters are really enjoyable. And
Yeah.
sometimes I just want that. Like I'm usually a more Game of Thrones kind of
Hmm.
everyone double crossing and backstabbing each other, but every once in a while I just want something where it seems like you just really enjoy spending time with the characters.
Yeah.
And that
And they're happy. They're happy in their retirement
yeah,
community, and it's not your typical like everybody's sad and they're all smart, but it's just easier to live in this community, in this retirement home. And it sounds like they have like their own cottages or I don't wouldn't even go as far as say apartments, but it sounds almost like cottages. And
it sounds very
it's
fancy.
really cute. Really cute. And Joyce is a new member, and you meet her right away. And she writes a diary, so she has diary entries in throughout the chapters later on. But it's cute. Cute, cute, cute. All right, that's all I have for today on The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. Well, we appreciate you hanging out with us. Thanks for being here and talking books with us.
And if you love stories and want to grow your TBR, hit that subscribe button and join the plot with us. And we'll see you in the next chapter. Bye, y'all.
Bye.